Good morning and welcome to Totally Holistic Health, and today we're going to do a really lovely hip opening flow. So it's a really gentle moving, just to get those hips moving and just to open up. And obviously if you have had been sitting at a desk a lot, it's a really nice way just to get that flexibility in, because the more flexible your hips are, the more flexible your back will be, and obviously it will help with back pain as well. So to start off with, we're going to start off in mountain pose. So with this one, you just want to make sure your feet are well planted. So just sort of feel all four corners of the feet on the floor, and then maybe take a nice breath in, so bring the arms above the head, breathing in, and then drawing the hands to the chest. And now I'm just going to bring the feet wider, so bring the feet to about 45 degrees coming out. We're going to bring the breathing in again, and then bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. So now we're going to just bend the knees. So make sure that the knees are tracking over the feet. So we're not going to bring the knees in, we're going to make sure that the feet, or the knees, are actually going to be over the feet. So if you are struggling with that, either just bring the feet slightly closer in, or wherever's comfortable for you. Okay, so we're going to have the feet tracking over. And then we bring the arms out. And if you want to, just bring the arms, so rest that forearm onto that hip. Just a really nice gentle opening up of that side body there. Coming back to centre, and obviously that's quite strong on the legs, so if you do want to come up in between times you can. Hands into Anjali Mudra again, bring the arms up. And then bringing the feet out again. Bring the forearm onto the elbow, onto the knee, and then opening up that lovely side chest. And then back to centre. Okay. And back into Anjali Mudra. Just taking a couple of breaths if you need it. There's no point rushing through it. You know, once you've actually got more into practice, you can do from one side to the other quite quickly. But if you do need to stop in between again, this is your practice. Do what feels right for you. Okay. So now we're going to come back down to goddess pose, and this is quite nice. Even if you want to try maybe just bringing the heels off the floor and seeing how that feels, if that feels right for you. Dropping those heels down, and maybe just coming onto one leg and then the other. So now we're going to come onto the right side. So we're going to turn that foot facing forward, and we're going to bring the back leg to about 45 degrees, and then we're going to come into a nice warrior pose. So this is warrior 2. So we need to make sure that the heel is cutting through the arch of the back leg, keeping that leg nice and strong. So we're not going to overshoot that foot as well. So we're going to make sure there's a nice right angle there on that leg. And then just bringing the arms up. Now I'm trying to imagine you've actually got someone pulling you from the front and the back, so we're going to try some really strong posture. It's also really good to push the feet apart as well, so it really does give you that extra strength. And just bringing that bottom, the back arm up, and then coming into a nice reverse warrior. And then back down. I'm going to bring the forearm onto that knee, again just opening up. And then coming back to centre, bringing both legs forward, and just do a nice forward fold from here. Okay, just adjusting the feet to whatever's comfortable for you. Very gently bending the knees to come back up. And we're going to turn the feet the other way. So bring the left leg, foot's pointing forward, and the back leg again is around similar. We're going to cut through the heel, that front foot crossing the arch of the back foot. So we're bending that front knee. Again, make sure you're pushing away with your feet. So a lot of pressure actually goes on that back leg, on the back, the little toe side of that back foot. So we're pushing the feet away to give you that lovely strength, opening up those hips. Really lovely, strong posture. Again, reverse warrior. And then coming back, and that hand onto that forearm. And coming back. And again, bring both feet facing forward and coming down into a lovely forward fold. And again, just playing with the feet, maybe having the heels out slightly more, so it opens up the buttocks. And maybe just walking the hands closer between the feet, knocking the knees if you need to protect that lower back. It's also going to be quite nice just to come up onto the toes here as well, and just see if you can drop down even more. And then lowering the heels, bending the knees and coming back up. Very gentle back bend. And then into Anjali Mudra. And we're going to heel toe the feet together. And there we go. Really simple, really basic, lovely, really nice flow. Just open up those hips. And a really nice way to close up the hips is to basically cross the left leg over the right. And again, just hinging at those hips and just coming forward. And if you need to bend the knees, that's absolutely fine. And then rolling up to centre and swapping legs. Again, just hinging at the hips, trying to keep the back nice and long. So we're coming forward. Again, it's a nice stretch just on the buttock, on the hamstrings. And very gently rolling up to standing. One last breathing in, breathe in. And then come back to Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any problems, just give me a shout, and hopefully you enjoyed that. But just a really simple 5-minute practice every day is really, really lovely to open up the hips. Namaste.